My name is Tianlong Chen. I'm currently a research scientist in the Achilles lab at CSAIL, MIT. So I graduated last year from UT Austin EC department, and previously I mainly working on some machine learning AI algorithms. And after I come to MIT, I'm working with Monolith Achilles, working on the RNA foundation models or how to bridge AI to computational biology research. Currently, I'm working on 2 to 3 projects. The key components will be how to leverage the power of the most recent large language models or foundation models to enable some novel scientific discoveries in the computational biology science. So give you a brief one example is that one of the recent projects is how to leverage or how to establish the brain foundation models to predict some Alzheimer disease 20 years ago or 30 years ago, pre-predictions for the diagnosis. Main research or main data modality we leveraging is multi-omics sequencing data, RNA sequencing, attack sequencing, etc. And the key AI techniques we use is large language models and how to customize it, modify it, improve it, especially for brain biochemistry or medical data. And the predictions can be perturbation-aware tasks or predict the disease or patient survival rate, etc. So I think the unique challenges in brain foundation model and general foundation model is what is the special properties or special attributes which to focus on in the brain problem. For example, first one, from data perspective, what kind of unique properties exist in the brain data but not exist in the general data. For example, in the natural language text description, the location or the position for each word is very important. Like I like apple, apple like me. This usually means totally different things. However, in the RNA sequencing data, usually the columns can be switched with each other without resulting in any misleading or confusions. Which means in the brain kind of multi-omics sequencing data, the positions for each column is not important. Such kind of things is unique for the brain problem, brain data, and how can we, according to this property, to design the new tokenization, new algorithms to improve the large language model foundation model, to customize it, to tailor the foundation model for brain problem. It is one of the unique challenge. Another unique challenge coming to my mind right now will be the multimodality issue. So usually in the general foundation model will be natural language text and some imaging data is 2 common modality. However, in the brain problem, it will be totally different. For example, one group of multimodality data will be multiple omics data. Another one will be spatial omics, etc. So this will the challenge naturally lying in the difference or heterogeneity among the data modalities. In the traditional way, people will try to discover some biomarkers and try to feed in some classical machine learning algorithms like linear regression, like logistic regression. And I would say foundation model actually offers a orthogonal perspective of the current research. So you can see that previous research, classical machine learning, is that human experience build some features, and on top of the features, they were feeding logistic mappings to the prediction. And what the foundation model did, foundation model can help us try to extract more powerful features. So usually the pipeline will be in this way. First, the raw data we collect from the patient, from the samples. Then we can either use a human prior to extract some biomarker features, or we can also use foundation model to data-drivenly extract some powerful features. For sure, of course, such 2 kind of features can be combined together. And on top of it, we will still training classical fitting head, like a 1-layer MLP, logistic regression, linear regression for the prediction. So I would say there is no compete from the previous method to foundation model. Actually, foundation model will be assistant roles combined with the previous state-of-art algorithms try to improve the prediction. So in my early career, as an assistant professor, basically my lab will divide into 2 parts. First part, 50%, we are still working on some machine learning AI algorithms, try to establish more effective algorithm tools to help different applications. Second group, like other 50% of my lab, we are still working on AI for computational biologies. After I create my lab, I will working with another new young generations to try to make contributions in the machine learning society and the computational biology society. For sure, in the future, I will still collaborate a lot with Professor Manolis Kilis from CSAIL, MIT, etc.